From California. Okay, well, that makes sense. Californians move around. I myself am from Georgia, and we don't get out much, but I made it out. I did. So, yeah, I made it out. But back in Georgia, we have some funny sayings in the South. For example, if I was misbehaving, my mama might say, hey, stop that, or I'm going to jerk a knot in your tail. You see, in the South, we have tails because of the inbreeding. But you're laughing right now. But I bet everybody in here has probably had a sex dream with a relative involved. Think about it. And you woke up and you were like, not as good as the real thing. No, just me? Sorry y'all don't have awesome brothers. Okay. But besides funny sayings, my mama also taught me to be grateful, so I count my blessings and I put them in a gratitude journal. Anyone here have a gratitude journal? Oh, you do? And what are you grateful for? Go ahead. You're grateful for every day and little things. All right, give it up for a basic answer, everybody. So, yeah. No, thank you for sharing. And as for the rest of you not having a gratitude journal, my mom is probably in heaven right now looking at you thinking you're all a bunch of ungrateful bastards. I'm joking, there's no heaven. But I do wish there was a heaven because my mama passed away a couple years ago. And it's really hard when you lose someone you love, especially someone that close. You start asking questions, especially when it's your mom, like who's going to make dinner? But she fought this horrible autoimmune disease for a long time, and towards the end of her life, it got pretty grim. I was living overseas at the time, and she would call me up on the phone, and she would say, Christy, I don't want to live anymore. I'm ready to die. I'm ready to go to heaven. But every time my little sister would hold the pillow over her face, she would fight back so hard, which I think is horrible because it feeds into the stereotype that women are indecisive. She laughed at it too, okay? She was a very religious woman. She raised me quite religiously. So religiously, in fact, when I first got my period, she gave me a thick pad to use because she said tampons were for whores. So I grew up my teenage years wearing this really thick pad, but when I got to university, I was curious. I wanted to try a tampon. I'd seen the commercials. You could go rock climbing, swimming anytime you wanted, even be a CEO. Is that your secret? I know what you're into. So step number 1, I became a whore. And step number 2, I bought a box of tampons. I took them back to my room. I opened them up. I shoved one into my flower, and oh my, the first time having the devil's cotton finger deep inside your pleasure hole, sucking out all the moisture, it is not nice at all. So I yanked on it because I didn't want it in there anymore. But what nobody ever told me is you can't do a dry run on a tampon. I know, I blame my parents because they're related. But I am grateful for her. I'm grateful for her teaching me to be grateful because it's in the small things. For example, when I took a plane to come here, I got the middle seat, which meant not only did I make 1 new friend, but 2 new friends, thankful. And at night, when I lay down on my back to go to sleep, I'm thankful that my tits keep my armpits warm. But I have to tell you guys that one of the things I'm most thankful for is that in all of my years of making love to different people of different backgrounds, not always safely. Lots of different people. I'm what society might label a giver. And in all of my years of giving, I have never once gotten pregnant. Never. Now, some of you might be thinking, hey, Christy, maybe you're barren. Well, first off, thanks for remembering my name. And secondly, maybe you're right. Maybe I can't have children. But I think it's probably due to a special technique I've developed for when a gentleman's making love at me. You see, when a gentleman's making love at you and he's promised to pull out, and we all know how gentlemen can be forgetful. Right before he's about to spill his seed into my chrysanthemum, water my rose garden, contort his face in a way that makes me grateful I have sex with my eyes closed. Right before that happens, I just yell, I want a baby! And just like that, every time, no baby, just a sticky back. But I didn't want to be a whore forever in Georgia. After university, I wanted to explore the world, but I didn't have a lot of money, so I was looking for a job I could do, and I found one in Japan, and the only requirement was to be a native English speaker. I'm like, that's me. But turns out they wanted me to teach English, and well, pronunciation is not my forte. So, but I took the job anyway. Sometimes I'm like, do people think I'm stupid there? But anyway, I took the job anyway, flew over there. I had a great time. And then one of my girlfriends, she's like, let me set you up with this Japanese fellow. I'm like, okay. So I met up with him, but turns out he didn't know any English, and I knew very little Japanese. So I was trying to think of things we could do. And I was like, biru for beer, and bukkake to see who the perverts are. It's not you. Okay, make sure not, don't Google that, okay? All right, you look so sweet, okay? All right, no, I didn't say bukkake. He didn't have that kind of money. I said karaoke, so we sang songs and drank, and at the end of the night, I gave him a kiss on the cheek, and then I went home, and then I didn't hear from him for 2 days, you guys, because he was busy learning some English to impress me with. Oh, I know, right? So 2 days later, I got a knock at the door, and I opened it up, and there he was, and he looked into it. Well, he looked at my tits, and then he looked into my eyes, and he said, sex. True story.